Just when you think they're done, they come right back with some more heat. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just released a brand new trailer featuring some brand new characters never before seen. First off, I want to say that we have seen some of these characters already in a lot of the gameplay that was revealed. However, we haven't seen Super Vegito, so that was new. We did see Future Trunks in the last one. I don't think we've seen Rosie. Now, another one that's very controversial is Brienne here. We actually have Brienne. A very controversial character. You either love her or you hate her. I, for one, don't really mind. Well, you got Yajirobe and Spopovich in the house. I honestly wasn't expecting Spopovich. I know he's from Dragon Ball Z in a very important scene with the Videl. So I would assume that we're going to get Videl versus Spopovich, obviously. And we got Deborah looking very cool here. And Hercule. So that's mainly all. Oh, Annie Laza. This is the big one. A lot of people expected Annie Laza in the game, and we got him. This is, of course, going to take advantage of the giant characters mechanic, which makes sense. So I was, this isn't necessarily a surprise. They're pulling from Dragon Ball Super. We got a bunch of Dragon Ball Super characters. Oh, and yeah, Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Now, I had speculated that maybe Ultra Instinct Sign was going to be a skill that was learned by Goku, but it's not. So I really wonder how that's going to work, because Dragon Ball Super Goku, whenever you go to his transformations, he's got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, and then Ultra Instinct Sign. That's 5 different transformations. They'll probably have like a different tab, to where you can probably select up to 5, is what I'm assuming. And then, of course, Goku Black, we saw him, but this is our first look at Rose, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Looking pretty cool, of course. I mean, Goku Black, that's a really good design that's hard to get wrong unless you go out of your way to make him look bad, if I'm being honest. They really did a great job with him there. But that's not all. We actually had some brand new interviews coming in from the producer, the executive producer, director of the game, Jun Furutani. The question is, Goku's episode battle will be depicted from the Raditz arc to the Tournament of Power arc. The fact that characters such as Dragon Ball Super Superhero will appear in the DLC means that characters participating are not limited to that, right? For example, the original Dragon Ball anime. Now, I think the way he answers kind of reveals this, and I'll basically tell you what I mean after I read his answer. So he says, "I'm sorry, that also relates to the characters, so I can't really answer that question. All I can say is that if you choose Goku as the main character in the episode battle, you can enjoy the series from the battle with Raditz to the Tournament of Power." Now, he's saying that, but let's break down what he's actually saying. This is Goku, regular adult Goku, not Kid Goku. And he says that Goku has the longest campaign as far as, the story with all the battles and things. I'm thinking they're going to add Kid Goku as a separate character because we already saw that he was leaked or basically teased. I don't know if it would be leaked because he was in the official trailer, but you saw Kid Goku there. So I'm thinking he will have his own story, but it will be very condensed, like maybe General Blue, maybe King Piccolo, maybe Piccolo Jr., something along those lines where you're fighting like a few characters from the original series, but not everybody, maybe Demon King Piccolo, things like that. So I don't think that we're going to have like a full-on recap of Dragon Ball with like all the main villains. Like, I don't think we'll get Devilman again. We probably won't be seeing Arale. But I do think that we will get some sort of Kid Goku story. And the fact that he's still not talking about the original Dragon Ball makes me think maybe we will get those characters represented in the game. I think so anyway. Another question was, in the character selection for the demo, 18 was the normal one, while 17 had the super mark and was wearing the super costume. Is it possible to change costumes in this game? And then he says here, I can't tell you about the characters, however, this is Furuya. Yeah, okay, my bad. So for a moment, I thought I had the name wrong, but I guess they misspelt it in the article because I checked on the source and it does say it's for Tani. So he says, I'm sorry, that also relates to the characters, so I can't really answer that. Yeah, we already went over that. It says here, I can't tell you about the characters, however, just like in previous games, there are some characters who can change their costumes if they want to fight in this costume at this time. And then the question says, so for characters whose performance doesn't change much between Z and Super, there are no Super versions, but there are Super costumes. Then he says, that might happen or it might not. The costumes change depending on the situation and damage during the battle, so I hope you enjoy the small details. So I take that as meaning Android 18, she'll probably have a Super outfit, but Android 17 will basically have a Dragon Ball Z version and a Dragon Ball Super version. It's kind of a non-answer from him, but given that there's a Super version, then it kind of makes sense that there's going to be a different, separate version there. The last question I want to go over, they say, when I tried out the game, I was very happy that as a fan, I felt that it was the very essence of sparking. There are some new actions, such as short dashes, but the basics seem to follow the feel of the series. Then he answers, thank you. I wanted you to enjoy the fun of sparking as it is, so I tried to make as few changes as possible to the base system. I'm relieved that the reaction was as intended. On top of that, we've introduced systems such as Revenge Counter and Super Identification to increase the range of tactics. The field is much larger than before, and we've added Short Dash to allow for more detailed actions. As for the new elements, they are elements used in battles between advanced players, but we've added them to allow players to enjoy a deeper Dragon Ball battle experience. So that was all the brand new information from the latest interviews that are out. I'm pretty excited, and yeah, I do think we'll probably get some sort of small Kid Goku story mode, if I had to guess. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all things Dragon Ball news and commentary, and I will see you in the next one. Peace off.